Team Penske dominates IndyCar Grand Prix qualifying as Will Power wins pole, Juan Pablo Montoya returns. Juan Pablo Montoya said it himself. Don't ask him a serious question about Team Penske's dominant run. Don't ask him anything too serious at all. I'm just here to have fun, he said bluntly but with a grin. Nearly 8 months since his last Verizon IndyCar Series race, Montoya arrived at Indianapolis Motor Speedway and qualified 5th Friday ahead of Saturday's IndyCar Grand Prix. He jokingly deflected questions at the news conference and constantly laughed with his fellow drivers. He admitted he doesn't have to care about the standings. He's here for the Indianapolis 500. The Grand Prix is just a tune-up. After the 500, he's back to Europe to support his son's racing career. This guy's comes like nothing happened, teammate Helio Castroneves said. It's unbelievable. He's a pretty major talent, obviously, and I'm glad he's on our team. Montoya countered, I really had to come back because I felt the atmosphere was too quiet and too serious on the team without me. Despite his apathy toward the overall season, Montoya is driving for Team Penske, and Penske continues to dominate qualifying in the 2017 season. 4 Penske drivers made the Fast 6 and IndyCar points leader Simon Pagenaud came in 7th. Will Power earned the pole Friday, his 3rd of the year. He and teammate Castroneves have alternated poles through 5 races. Power also broke the IMS road course record with a lap time of 1:07.7044. His teammate Joseph Newgarden broke it first, then Power set the record 2 more times. Dale Coyne Racing's Sebastian Bourdais, who will start 6th, was answering a question at the podium when he addressed the Penske-heavy population with him on the podium. It's the first time we were a legit Fast 6 car, this season, and we're in the mix, we're in the fight, this fight being in the middle of a Penske fest, Bourdais said. Newgarden will start 3rd, his best starting position in the race. He made the Fast 6 last year but fell back to 25th due to a penalty. He's finished 17th or worse in all 3 runnings. I'm not going to be looking at history to try and figure out how our day is going to go, Saturday, Newgarden said, who joined Penske this year after 5 years at Ed Carpenter Racing. More coverage. Canon, Dixon the Iron Men of IndyCar. Key storylines for IndyCar Grand Prix. Paralysis won't keep Schmidt from racing Andretti. Power and Pagenaud are the only drivers to win the IndyCar Grand Prix, as it's entering its 4th running. Also, both started on the pole when they won the last 2 years. Power will be hoping to continue that trend and earn his first win of the season. Really cool to start at the front again, Power said. Really determined to have a good race. I've been knocking on the door every week, and one is going to go our way here soon. You put yourself in that position, it'll happen. Power is 7th in the standings, 68 points behind Pagenaud, but he's learned not to try and be aggressive about catching up this early in the season. He said last year he was worried about covering ground in the standings, got aggressive at the Grand Prix, and cost himself down the road by finishing 19th. If he raced more reasonably, he could have been in position to win the championship at the end. You can't have that feeling of urgency. It never works out.